Sports clubs who use a popular community park are furious that they stand to lose their grounds if a controversial development goes ahead in Christchurch. The Christchurch City Council voted in August that Denton Park, which is in Hornby, would be the best location for a new library, pool and customer service centre. Well, that sounds good, but last night the local community board voted to reclassify part of the park and change its management plan, which will allow the development to go to head. And some clubs say they will lose everything. Logan Church went to meet them.
Denton Park is home to the local rugby football club and the cricket club, whose players have been using one of Hornby's few green spaces for years. But now the Hornby Cricket Club's president, Kevin Hornbrook, says they are about to lose everything.
Where we are at the moment, we're on our number one block, and that which would just disappear completely because with the ground coming out so far from the rugby club and that we just haven't got ground here any further. We've got 2 blocks here in the park at the moment, but we won't even have one. If we go out to 70 metres out from the fence line that they're predicting at the moment, we then would have a 30-metre boundary for a senior game of cricket. We lose everything.
In August, the Christchurch City Council voted to proceed with a new $35.7 million community centre on part of Denton Park, consisting of a library, a pool and a service centre. This faced immediate backlash from the community, over 60% of which voted for alternative sites, including nearby Kyle Park. Kevin says he doesn't understand why Denton Park was chosen.
When we looked at it and saw that Kyle Park was the place to have it and all that sort of thing, and we got the backing from the community and all that it was going that way, we couldn't understand why all of a sudden it was Denton Park. That was our first downfall when we got told, hey, we're going to Denton. Well, hang on, everyone's told you they want Kyle.
The council turned down Kyle Park as an option, partly due to high costs associated with making the land suitable to build on. The Hornby Rugby Football Club now stands to lose one of its 2 pitches, as the new community centre is proposed to sit between its club rooms and the remaining pitch, taking up almost a hectare. Its chairperson, Lynn Hucklebridge, says this will have a big impact on the club and its members.
I'm absolutely gutted because to do this to such a beautiful park when the land was donated back in 1952 and the clubs have been here. Our club's 62 years old.
The clubs are also angry about the way last night's community board meeting was run. Its chairperson, Mike Mora, was advised by City Council staff not to give residents opposing the development a chance to speak before the vote. But Mr Mora says he let them speak anyway, as the proposed development would have a serious impact on the clubs.
I did what I felt was fair and right, because our responsibility as elected members is to advocate for and on behalf of our community. Some members of our community wanted to be heard on this matter at the meeting because it was on the agenda, and I granted them that right.
The clubs now have the rest of summer to submit their thoughts on the reclassification of Denton Park, which is one of the final hurdles for the development. The Christchurch City Council did not respond within deadline to questions from RNZ News about the club's concerns. But Hornby's councillor, Jimmy Chen, says the community has been lacking a decent community centre since the Christchurch earthquakes. These clubs agree, they just don't want it on their turf. In Christchurch for Checkpoint, Logan Church.